I unintentionally free birthed my twins at home. So home birth was never in the plan.
That fear of being sent home and then giving birth at home when you weren't planning to is a real fear and something I can definitely understand. So let's talk about it and how you can avoid that happening to you too. So actually it's important to know that most accidental births that happen outside of hospital happen not because that person got sent home at the wrong time, but usually because it's quite difficult to recognise the switch into going into active labour. So early labour can often drift in and out. At the beginning, your tightenings are mild, they're irregular, it can be easy to chat through, and that's normal. But what we're watching for is the switch. And when you switch into active labour, your contractions then settle into a rhythm and they come every 2 to 3 minutes, each one lasting for around a minute. And you might need to breathe or pause through them, and you can't talk in full sentences. Even as an obstetrician, it was my big fear that I would go in thinking I was in labour and then get sent home. But it happened to me 3 times. It's fine. I did not want to give birth somewhere I was not planning to give birth. So I'd rather go in early, be checked out, and then get sent home. So if you go into hospital and you're in early labour at the time and you get sent home, it can ramp up very quickly afterwards. And that's where, if you don't recognise that switch has happened and you're not able to get back there in time, the accidental birth at home can take place. Now, if you do recognise that you have made that switch and you're likely to be in active labour, then it can get intense very quickly and you should make your way to hospital, especially if you've got a high-risk pregnancy, like you've got twins on board. There are some red flag moments that you should call and go straight away in. So if you have waters that are green or brown, if you have bleeding, like a period, if your baby's movements feel reduced or different, or if you suddenly have an urge to push or you need to poo or you get a lot of pressure down below, those are all signs that you need to be checked out. If things are ramping up quickly and you have planned to have a hospital or a birth centre birth, don't drive yourself there to get there, so call triage for guidance. If travel is not safe for you, you can call emergency services who will just come wherever you are and help you if you do need to give birth wherever you are. So trust your instincts. If you're unsure, then call and go in sooner rather than later because you're not wasting anybody's time. Now, if you have quick labours and you're worried when you get told, no, it's still early labour, you don't want to go home because you think you could give birth at home, then just hang around nearby. Just because you aren't ready to be admitted onto the labour ward yet doesn't mean that you can't continue to walk around. I walked hours of laps around the car park to try and increase contractions because I didn't want to go home, and that's fine too. So if you had an unexpected birth at home or somewhere else, do let us know your story so that we can help other people who might be in that situation.